The plan is to go downstairs and do whatever it is that my mom wanted help with, moving ceramic stuff. And so I'm recording just in case there's problems, but hopefully there aren't. We'll just get this done and I can work on music stuff. Hey, you wanna do the moving this stuff?
Yeah. Trump canceled all tariffs except the ones on China.
I heard he paused them, not canceled them. Like it's a 90-day pause. Is what I had heard. Well, the markets have reacted well.
Yes, it went up 3,000 points or something ridiculous.
Well, it's everything is up and not down. It's kind of even the thing that's, because they were worried about it being Black Monday only a couple days ago, right? And then, it partially just shows how much effect the president's policy can have on the markets. Yeah. Where exactly where you are? Okay.
Just get it out of the way this way.
Is that?
That's good. That'll be fine. Okay.
Did they take this? Okay, hold on.
They did.
Did they get everything?
What do you mean everything? They got the.
Well, I mean, there's 2 bottles left. Is all I'm saying. There's like Norm. Oh, okay. You're gonna have to move. Let me be able to get this in here, because I have to. Okay, here's my thought. Let me just say my thought.
Have at it.
I think we look at it where it is here, and we just move it to somewhere where they're not going to take it, which might even be, we can, if there's not too much, we could even move it right in here for the time being.
They're coming tomorrow.
But so.
They're coming tomorrow, so we don't have to move it anymore. I mean, hopefully they're coming. If they don't show up, well.
We're just moving the things that they aren't going to take, right? That's the idea.
We're just moving the things they're going to take, so we need to move those. And like this for this garbage can. Is this a new one, an old one, or what?
I think that's an old one. But what I'm saying is, we're just going to move the things.
We're going to move what they're going to take, and we're going to move it out there, and they're going to come and get it. And whatever we're keeping right here.
So is more stuff going or more stuff staying? Do you think?
I think more stuff is going.
Okay, so my suggestion, so please listen to this. We only move the stuff that we're going to keep.
No, I don't want to put it in there. It's already too crowded. We don't
have to put it in there. We can put it right there or somewhere.
We don't have to put it anywhere. We can leave it right here and we're gonna move out the stuff they're gonna pick up tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't know why you're talking about let's move it twice.
Because you're making more work by saying there's more stuff that is going. And you're saying let's move that into a pile over there. And what I'm saying is there's more stuff, since there's more stuff that's going, that's more work. We're moving something that they're going to take. But if we just move the stuff that they aren't going to take,
we're going to move the stuff that they're going to take right out here, and they're going to come over tomorrow and they're going to get it and take it away.
But what I'm saying is we move less stuff if we move the stuff that they aren't going to take.
Matthew, listen to me. We're going to move the stuff they're going to take out here. And we're going to leave the stuff that we're going to keep right in here.
But then we got to move that stuff. It's just more work what you're saying. Like, do you get what I mean by that? That's all.
No, I don't get what you mean by it.
Because
we're going to move out the stuff.
You said that you think there's more stuff that is going to have to be moved because they're going to take it.
Stop.
Because it's a lot of stuff. It's not like this is nothing.
You don't have to do anything. Go in the house. I'm not arguing with you about this. Go in the house and I'll move it all.
This is a lot of stuff. Is there some reason we can't just there's a lot.
We're not putting anything in there.
We don't have to put it in there.
Well, just leave it here then.
We don't have to just leave it here. There's less stuff. You've already said you.
So we're going to move it twice. We're going to move some out there and some somewhere else. We're not going to do that.
We're not going to move it twice. We could literally move this stuff like, say you want to keep that, right? That seems to be a nice pot, like an actual ceramic piece, right? We just put this, we take this, right? And we can put it back here.
We're not going to move this shit twice. We're going to move this stuff out here that we want to get rid of. Period. That's what we're going to do. And the rest of us just going to stay there. And if you don't want to do that, go in the house.
Okay, what about this? How about this? What is this going? Is this staying?
Is it broken?
No, it's nice. That's what I'm saying.
It's staying. So just put it back over there. And then we're gonna get that garbage can right there and we're gonna move it out.
Okay. Ow. It broke as I was trying to lift it. It has a bunch of water in it. That's why I think we just leave it to them.
No, they're not going back there. They're going to take this stuff and they're going to go away. They're not going back there. We're going to move out everything that they're going to move out, that they're going to take away. If you can't do it, I'll do it.
I can do it. It just doesn't make sense. And you want to do it your way even if it does make sense and it's more work. It's Cheryl's way or the highway.
Well, I mean, it's not your fault.
But you've asked me to do it.
Shut up! I mean, you can do it. We're going to do it my way, or we're not going to do it your way. So, if you don't want to do it, go away.
I don't want to do it, but you're going to get angry at me if I don't. It just doesn't make sense the way you're saying to do it. That's all. You're just demanding it regardless.
Nobody's there sorting this out. And it's
No.
not gonna be you.
That's the whole point. You're having people come and do it. They just do it from back here. We don't have to move it at all.
They don't know what they're taking. We do.
That's exactly why we've already said you just move this stuff that they're not going to take, and you put it in a pile over there, and you say take everything here.
We're gonna take this stuff.
Is there some reason you can't at least engage what I'm saying is another...
No, I got this planned, and we're gonna do it my way. I mean, we're just gonna do it my way. We're gonna take this stuff out there. They're gonna take away.
I understand that your way is just more work, but I'm happy to help.
I don't want to keep fucking arguing with you. You can either help me and do what I'm telling you, or go inside the house. I mean, I just don't understand it. Really.
I am helping you. I am helping you. And if you can't understand that you're demanding more work than is necessary, like, I can't make it more clear to you. You're,
And this is the way we're going to do it. I don't understand why we got to argue about this.
because your way is less logical and more work.
Shut up.
When I try to tell you why, you're like, I don't understand. Then I try to tell you and you just say, shut up. I mean, Jesus.
I don't argue with you.
Yeah, you do. You constantly want to argue with me. You don't even think it's true.
Well, all these plastic things are going, so just grab them up
I'm
and
grabbing
take
them. I'm grabbing them too. Okay. And it's not just the plastic stuff; it's the ceramic stuff, which is gonna cut you if you don't have it right.
We need some of that. That's probably what we need. We need it for shard. So that stuff can go over here, and that stuff. And otherwise, we don't need any more shard. You know what shard is?
Broken pieces of ceramic that you're gonna help use to do your plot.
Right, so put that over there, and the other piece of that other part of this thing over there, and then that's all we're gonna need.
That much?
Well, there's some more over there. Put that
Well,
over
there's
there.
more in here, so why don't I use this?
All right, great.
Just being careful, because if you cut yourself on it, it's very sharp.
Gotcha. I don't know what this is. This is something and something here. We'll keep that. Oh, look at this.
Drop it. If there's stuff on your hands, if you're gonna get it all over you. Either go put it up or drop it.
I'm gonna put it up. Okay, it's not on my hand.
I suppose it's an ant nest. I don't know. I've never seen ants just because there's a bunch of eggs. I think too. Look, I mean, if you look
We're
at
tearing them away. Yeah. You see this plant right there? Would you pull it out if you can? I don't even know if the guy's gonna show up tomorrow. He doesn't never show up when he's supposed to. Now that we can keep just because we don't have a bucket anywhere.
that.
Yeah,
There's not buckets in the thing in there.
I don't think so. Yeah, you can put it over there. We'll take it away. You
Well-
see that big thing there? I don't think we're gonna be able to lift it, but that needs to go too. It's just
What big thing?
damage.
This?
Yes.
Why don't you just tell them tomorrow
Okay.
this too?
Okay, I'll do that.
That's kind of even the point. Is like I'm trying to say, we do less work here because they're already coming to lift stuff. They're the men that do the heavy lifting, right? So that's why I'm trying to say
Let's
is
take all these plastic things. They're going.
okay.
I hear you, but you just got your ideas, and we're gonna do it my way. I'm not gonna argue with you
It's
about
just
it. Well, that's the way we're gonna do it.
it's like illogical, you know. You do that. You don't care.
I don't care. Somebody's gotta plan this. You didn't plan it. I planned it.
I did. I tried. I gave as much input as I possibly could. You just don't care.
No, I don't care.
Even when you're wrong, you don't care. What I'm saying makes sense. You just don't want to listen.
See this one right there? That's going to
Which one?
right there.
The ceramic thing, the
It's not
square one,
ceramic,
or the plastic one?
the plastic one.
Okay.
And then all of this garbage
I'm
is going
I'm
too.
just grabbing stuff little by little. And then I'm just grabbing stuff. Okay, this one's gonna be hard because it's breaking. I pull it out. That's the kind of stuff that you can cut yourself easily on. Like what you're even standing on. Oh, ceramic stays.
Well, if it's broken, it stays.
I mean, but this.
That is nice. So let's keep it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. It stays.
Now, we're also going to take this table and that,
So
Rim?
again, with the big items, why don't we tell them tomorrow? Hey, that, out.
Are you going to be here with me tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here at the house. So just.
I don't know. You don't even know if they're going to come because they never show up when they're supposed to. But assuming they're going to come, I'm assuming they're going to come about 4 o'clock.
Okay,
Ought to be probably up by
I'll be
then.
here. Here.
Thank you.
So, what about this? What do you think about this? I'll move the recycle thing so we can get to it.
Yes, that's garbage.
You grab some, I'll grab some.
I don't know. There is a thing there, but I don't know if it's any good or not. Okay. Why not?
A thing? By a thing you mean a thing. I don't know what you mean by thing. Plastic thing?
Oh, I thought that was ceramic. It's not ceramic.
No, none of it are ceramic.
Okay. You see that over there?
Yeah. There is a ceramic one there.
We'll keep that.
Okay.
But the other one needs to go. Here, let me get it.
Well, keep getting this stuff over here. I believe these are ceramic. Yeah, they're ceramic.
Oh, we're gonna keep this out here. We're not gonna. We're gonna get all this shit out of there. Could you put that back in there, please?
What? Where? Oh.
Right in there, and they can. We'll tell them. I'll tell them tomorrow.
How about this? I'll move this back over with the other pot.
Okay. Good. We need this done, redone, don't we?
Yeah, we do actually. I don't think it should be a rocky path. I think that's a stupid idea.
Well, they're here, and I'm not moving, so.
Well, no, I mean,
Hold this out.
here's what we should do. Concrete to here, back area, rocks that you put the trash cans in. We
can
shouldn't
do that.
have vegetation right here.
We could do that. Okay, this is okay.
Yeah, that's ceramic. We're only grabbing what's not ceramic. That's ceramic. You can just leave it. And we don't even need to move the ceramic stuff.
We're gonna move this stuff and taking this out.
No. They're gonna come get that, but we're gonna get the plastic things around it.
Okay.
So anything that's big, they can just grab that themselves. They don't,
Okay.
we don't need to do double the work. That's my point.
That's plastic.
We'll take that plastic. I'll get this plastic stuff. You get that plastic stuff. Okay.
Good.
The old trash cans are just breaking into pieces. The plastic is so brittle on them. You don't have to pick up the small pieces. That could cut your hand.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick up those pieces. Bunch of shit.
I'll pick up this one small piece. Yeah, it's sharp. It's like an arrowhead almost.
Oh.
Just throw the stick back there. We're on the big pile of sticks. Here, if you hand that to me, then you can grab the other stuff. Here, you can hand me that too. You can hand me that too. And you can grab that other one there. You can give me the other buckets or whatever too. Dirt everywhere. You think that's it?
Yes, I do. And then tomorrow, I mean, they can drag out some of the other shit.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you. We're
Just
done.
anything that's large that they're gonna come and get here tomorrow, which you're saying you want them to take that, you want them to take the rim, you want them to take this big thing,
Yes.
we just tell them that. Or you want them to take that square one, we just tell them.
Yeah, no, we don't need to take that because I don't think it's broken. What about that other one over there? You see that one, the very last one in the row? What is that?
Faux ceramic.
But let's leave it. They can. We'll look at it.
I mean, it's a big enough one that you can tell them they can take that.
Yeah, probably. I think that's right. Okay, we're done.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Well, at least I'll say this. This is my area that I do pull-ups in, so we've cleaned it up. I mean, that's like...
Yeah. Yes, we have. I don't know about this shit. I think that stuff's ready to go.
This?
Let's just take it out.
This?
Yes. We have to pay them to go to the dump anyway. And if Mr. McMahon comes, I'll ask him. If he doesn't come, it'll be gone. Thank you, thank you. Here we go. What time is it?
4:44.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That's what you say when you're Gen Z or whatever. Perfect. They say that all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure you would know that because you know all those Gen Z people.
Well, I go and, you know, you go in there, they're the receptionists and stuff like that.
Mom,
Yeah.
Gen Z are not receptionists yet.
Oh, whatever they are, which is, you know, like.
Probably not. I mean, look, they're on Gen Alpha now.
Oh, really?
Or Beta even. Yeah, they're already past. Gen Z ended up actually not being the last generation of people. Just leave that there. Leave that there.
I'm not thinking of it.
Okay, stop touching stuff. Go inside the house. Go inside the house. Go inside the house.
I'm trying.
Go on. I'll be right in.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Okay, good. It's 30 minutes, so it took 30 minutes to do this. There's a big pile of shit here. We just moved it out there. I'll show you that in a second. My point is, Like, so basically, this is the instructions you could have had. She just could not vocalize this very well. Any ceramics that's not broken, and I guess even a little bit that is, right? Any ceramic stuff that's not broken. By the way, this is where all the ants were. You can see them crawling around. There's a lot more over there. Anything that is ceramic, leave it. So that's why you can see that. And anything that's large, so the table, we're even saying like, they'll come and get that, right? Anything that's not, anything that's plastic gets taken out and put, and I'm gonna open the thing and you'll see, it'll be right behind where the door is. We take anything from behind there, this huge pile of plastic that was there, and we move it out there. And my whole thing is, well, why don't we just let them do that? And like, now it makes more sense to me. She just couldn't verbalize. Leave anything that's ceramic pottery. Leave some of the broken shards of it like that. But otherwise, take anything that's plastic. Why didn't we just tell them that? There's literally people coming tomorrow. That's the whole point of this. That's what she wanted to get it done today, so that they would come tomorrow and take it. But my whole point is like, well, why did we move any of it out there? Like, why didn't we just tell them, hey, get anything that's plastic? I could even say, she could said, well, there's stuff that's plastic back there that's not in the pile. Okay, we could just toss that in the pile. You know what I mean? But she wants to do it her way. You could hear her say that, right? And she didn't care if it was wrong. And this is what I said multiple times before. It is Yahweh, right? Yahweh. But my mom thinks it's Cheryl's way. And she does not give a fuck, right? That's what I'm trying to say, right? So this is why I'm saying I could be the overcomer character from Revelation. It's like I have to butt up against... I could be carrying the name Yahweh, but my mom doesn't care. It's Cheryl's way. Or she doesn't care. And Yahweh is going to have to show her that's not the case, right? Does that make sense? But in my reality, I can't, like, I don't have that power. You know what I mean? Like, I can explain it as much as possible. Like, she was even saying, well, why move the ceramic stuff? We had to do it twice. And I was like, that's exactly my point. Why are we moving the ceramic stuff? Like, we still had to move it from there to there. Like, from there to there. Or, you know, some of the stuff I guess we didn't move. But, you know what I mean? You can see some ceramic stuff back there. But I think my point is valid. And, like, this is the kind of thing where I'm saying, like, look, currently, I don't have an AI where I can just pull out my phone and be like, you already know the situation between my mom and I. And she recognizes that. And, like, you're a mediator, essentially. Can you say what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't have the, like, currently the AI to my mom doesn't have the ethos. It doesn't have the, I can't check my mom with the AI. But I think I should be able to soon enough. But, like, and by check, I mean, like, I'm being logical, I think. She's being illogical. She doesn't care. She just has a plan, and she's going to do it, and we're going to do it her way, no matter what. We're going to do it her way because she wants to do it that way, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't we just have the guys? Like, I'm going to open up the door, and you're going to see how much shit we moved, and you're going to be like, why didn't they just move all that? We got people who are coming to move it anyway. They would have just moved it all the way to their car or wherever they're taking it. It would have just required even maybe she could have been out here and, like, supervised even. You know what I mean? Yeah, hold on. No. Maybe I think I understand what you're talking about, but I don't know how to get to them.
I know.
I mean, I don't think it's realistic to take anything that big out of here.
I'll have these guys move it when
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. But I don't see, like... Hold on. I'm gonna check back here. It's just hard to get back here. Everything's blocked off.
I think they're on the left. I really think they're on the left. I think they kind of, the old one looked at where the new one was.
I don't even see him back here. To be honest. It's all the stuff we moved. Yeah, it is just... That's what I'm saying. We moved it instead of just like having the guys move it. Anyway.
It's down about $10,000. And it's just the rest of them. You can throw it away if you want to.
Okay. I'm headed out.
Okay, get up.
Alright. That's it? You're done? We're done?
son.
No
I'm
problem.
done till tomorrow if they show up.
Okay. I mean, again,
Well, you
they
know-
should be doing the carrying stuff.
They'll be doing the front and that side.
Okay. We will. What Mom had us do, she wanted to move all the plastic stuff from back in that pile in the service area.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, so we did that. And so that's what all that big, like, heap of plastic junk is over there.
You're not interested in that, I'll throw it away.
You can do it way, I've seen all along one.
So, anyway, that's what we did.
Yep.
Alright, okay, alright, okay, hold on. Alright. Just hard sometimes to get the phone out of my pocket without hitting a bunch of stuff. Look, I mean, how ridiculous is my conflict with my mom today has been for, like, she wants to just assert that she's right when she's like, she's not making sense. She's saying what I'm saying is making sense, like, I'm wanting to do double stuff. You couldn't just say, well, why don't we have them take all the plastic stuff and leave all the ceramic stuff? Why did we move any of it is my point. That's the whole point of having people come to move this stuff is they're going to move it, right? So I just didn't understand why she wanted to move any of it. Or if she wanted to move, like, you know, there's a big pile of plastic stuff. Why don't we just move the ceramic things or the small ceramic things and say, like, hey, any of this big ceramic stuff you don't have to move. Take this, don't take that. You know, we'll just supervise them tomorrow. You can just supervise them tomorrow. Why did we move any of it? And, like, bear in mind, in the earlier video, my mom threatened to, like, kick me out over the fact that I wanted to do things differently than she did. And I don't just want to, like, listen to her say something because, again, here's my input. My input ends the same result. We just do less work. She and I, you know what I mean? But she wants to get in there and do some stuff out in the yard, I guess. I don't know. And it's like, she just kept saying, like, you don't have to do this. And it's like, well, if I don't do this, you're going to hold it against me. I mean, like, you know what I mean? But I don't get any say in how we do it. Even though, again, like, it appears to me what you're saying is arbitrarily more work for no reason. That's why it's arbitrary. It's like, you're just deciding, well, why don't we move all the plastic stuff when, like, again, we moved it 5 feet so that the other guy, 10 feet, 20 feet, so that they can come and move it. Why didn't they just move it? You know what I mean? Like, why are we doing any of this? Well, we got to sort it out. Not really. Just tell them you don't take the ceramic stuff. If it's broken, take it. If it's not broken, don't take it. I just, and so what ultimately happened there generated the argument that you saw earlier. Now I want to say this: I think I can smell alcohol in her breath, so I think she's been drinking. And like this morning, I believe either today or yesterday, I woke up and there was a text and she's like, "Hey, we have an extra." Okay, check this out. I bought a 10 keyless version of this keyboard, and then my mom ended up, when she moved into this house from her old office, I was like, you should get a better keyboard and mouse. We'll get you one of these, just like a nice Essentials gaming mouse, and it just feels better than the cheap plastic ones that she has, and get her something like this. So we got her this keyboard, and this one ended up having a number pad, and I had one that was originally here that didn't have it. It was 10 keyless, and she likes the small form factor better. So I just switched with her. And so, like, she had the 10 keyless version that I had, and then we ended up getting a new, she spilled wine on hers, and so I was like, well, stop, don't drink around your keyboard. Like, how about this? This has all your electronics and stuff, like this table. Keep water, like anything. I would say water is the least dangerous thing, but any liquids, keep it off this table. With your keyboard, mouse, monitor, and the actual like tower that has the processor in it and everything is on the table. So if you spill too much, you could affect everything, really. But why don't you just, like, not drink anything on this side of the table? So yesterday, actually a little while back, she spilled wine and it got stuck, and it was making this like the space bar, and she got it in the key mechanical part. Hold on, my dad's calling. I'll answer it in one moment. So long story short, we got her another one, and then I guess the wine dried up and it made it so it wasn't sticky. So we were just like, well, why don't you just use this one? And if you spill anything extra on it, or like if you have any problems with this keyboard, we have a brand new keyboard still from like it's the exact same one. It's a nice keyboard. We have it in. One moment, hold on. Hey, I'll be down in 1 moment to talk, okay? He does not care. So we have this brand new keyboard. So she said yesterday, I got a thing saying we'll bring the keyboard down and because like she spilled coffee on it this time, and it like is causing a malfunction. Like it's in not just the mechanics of it, but it's in the electronics of it, and it's causing just the keyboard spams Z now. So anyway, we had to get that dealt with, and she was like, I don't want you to yell at me over it. And I'm like, I'm not yelling at you over it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, you know, she doesn't want to be criticized, but it's like, well, this is what I did say. Don't do this, because then you'll have to get a new one. But I don't care. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, worst thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna say it again and say, like, dude, stop. Like, don't drink over it. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna, like, I am trying to get you to not fuck up your keyboards. But, like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be, I'm not threatening to kick you out of the house. You know what I mean? I think that's a different level of, like, you're threatening me with, like, not having a place to stay, and, like, you're just being really, like, earlier you literally had a knife out and you're pointing it at me, and it's just like you're being intimidating and mean for no reason. And, like, logically what I'm saying in AI would, maybe if I'm looking at our situation objectively, it's like, well, you could take in my input, and, like, it's less work for both of us. And if you just wanted to do the work, which is what it seems like, well, then, you know, because she's just like, doing work makes her feel less anxious or something, then just do it. You know what I mean? And don't make me feel bad for not wanting to or not participating, because you clearly wanted to do the work. And it's not like we were doing it together where it's like as much like a bonding thing. Like, that didn't feel like bonding to me. It felt more like forced work, you know, for no reason. And I'm not saying I can't do any work, just clearly was more than is necessary for no reason. Again, arbitrary reasons. She wants it. It's her way. Won't even consider any other option. And, like, especially when I'm like, I think what I'm saying is just less work. I mean, she didn't articulate it well to begin with. Exactly. And so that was part of it. But, you know, now looking back at it, it's like, hey, take all the plastic stuff, leave all the ceramic stuff. Well, why can't we just tell them to do that? Like, I just, you know, okay, whatever. I'm done. I'm done with this video. There's no reason to keep saying it, but it's frustrating because I don't see it stopping. I don't see this being like, this isn't just the end of it. This is like, what? I'm clicking on my channel thing. Well, earlier, this is like gonna be a second part video till, like, my mom threatens to kick me out of the house again. I'll even maybe even make it part 2 or something. And then, you can just see, like, it's the ideas. I keep saying for the AI, because I can't, no, I don't see just a regular people. Well, actually I do. Maybe I could be in the Truman Show and everybody's watching everything that I do. But, like, you know what I mean? If I'm being, like, here's one thing I can be sure about. AI can do what I'm saying. And so, like, AI watching all my videos and understanding the narrative going on around me, and understanding maybe some of the conflict between my mom and I, and having, like, some third party viewpoint that it can provide me with, and like, help me maybe mediate or mitigate our arguments, or, like, you know what I mean? Like, mediate between us would be helpful. And so, or, like, as something, you know, almost like that commercial where they have, like, the challenge, they can challenge something, and from, like, sports, and so the refs come in. Well, it's like the AI is the ref, and the AI I can throw up a challenge and be like, look, the AI let it mediate between us, and because then you're like, it will just weigh our plans. You know what I mean? And, like, yes, Dad, I get that you're calling. Okay, I'm going to end this video here because my dad won't stop calling me, and I don't want to ignore him. I want to finish this video. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed. That's it. Have a blessed one. I'll catch you next time. Later. Yeah.